What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Catalyst Podcast. On this episode, we got Shami. Shami, what's going on, man?
So what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. So, bro,
I,
you've been popping on the gram lately. You've been doing hella good, meeting really cool people, and making really great music. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. What is it that you do, and how'd you get started?
so first of all, it's a pleasure to be on this podcast. Thank you guys for having me. How I got started. So I started around 10 years ago, 10, 10 or 8 years ago, actually. 8 years ago. Started as a hobby, like just for fun. I was like messing around with my family, my friends, just like playing for them some music. I was using the laptop actually. I wasn't on a DJ
Yeah,
set. I was using the laptop. Started playing for them for fun. Slowly became a hobby. Started liking it more. Started seeing how people enjoy music so much to the point where it brings joy to them. So that made me happy that I can make people dance, make them like get their mind off stress or whatever from music. So that was my first push to keep going with it,
yeah,
and just kept going year by year. Gets bigger and bigger, better and better, and here we are
right,
now. Yeah.
for sure. So, how does someone? So you said, yeah, you just started on your computer, but how does someone get to like the next level? Because now you like do performances and stuff. So how does someone get to that level? Like, do you have like someone that manages that type of stuff, or do you contact like clubs, or how does it work?
Okay, so basically, you need evidence of why people should book you. As you can see now, everyone's a DJ.
Yeah,
Like everyone DJs now. Wherever you go, there's a DJ. There's a DJ. New DJ pops up. New DJ pops up. But what makes you different from everyone else is your music, not
yeah,
you DJing, what you produce. So producing is a very important thing if you need to like succeed in it in this industry and you want to get booked in bigger shows because DJs are like all over the world right now. So
yeah,
it's very hard to stand out because there's a lot of competition. So producing music and making your own sound and your own songs, you can say, will really get you there. Because as you can
yeah,
see, all the big artists that get booked, like Ahmed Spins, Mo Black, Adam Port, Shimza, all these people, they're all like they have music. They release
yeah,
music. They're not just DJs. So that's the difference.
yeah.
That's the best way to get shows and get booked and really succeed.
And what about like when it comes to like marketing your own music? How does that work? Is it just about like, are there certain platforms that you use to like put the songs out there, or do you just like release and just hope for the best?
No, I really market it a lot. Like my track Helal Bidayat, I marketed
Yeah,
it for like 7 months before I released it.
yeah,
I kept marketing it on TikTok. I started on TikTok. I just posted a video of Kai Music, this like really famous
mhm,
DJ, three DJs actually. I put my song over it and a video of them. I'm like,
yeah,
imagine hearing this in Egypt or something like that.
yeah,
Because Amr Diab, the singer on it, is Egyptian.
yeah.
So I'm like, imagine hear this in Egypt, and it got like 500,000 views. Then
Yeah.
another video, 200K views. Then another video just kept going, and that's how I market it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, no, it's fire because I saw an Instagram post like you really manifested this like on one of your posts like there was like a slide that's like in 7 months this song is gonna be like around the world. Then you
Yeah,
actually did it. So like, is that your mentality going into things like tell us a little bit about that story? How'd that come
so
to?
making music is really interesting because you can see a vision while doing it,
Yeah,
and you create the thing from scratch. And
yeah,
creating thing from scratch, you can literally manifest where you want this to go and how you
mm,
want this to how like what audience this track will attract while doing it because you're
yeah,
doing it all by yourself with your own imagination. So backstory actually about this: before I released it, before I even like produced it, I was like, I was gonna quit DJing. I was like, that's it. I'm not making music. Everyone's a DJ now. There's a lot of competition. It's hard to stand out. I was a good. I'm a really good DJ, but like, there's a lot of
yeah,
competition at the same time. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this track. Let's see if it works. If it works, I'll continue DJing. Doesn't work, I'm out. And I did it. Saw the feedback on it. Saw the demand on it, and guess it worked.
that's
So I
fire.
stayed.
Nah, dude, it's an amazing track. So when it comes to even like making tracks and like this field, just how does like when it comes to like brainstorming for like sound, do you just like sit down for like a couple hours and grind it out, or like how do you get the taste for the music?
Okay, so what I try to stick to is Middle Eastern because
Yeah.
that's where I'm from, and I want to try to reflect my culture, my identity through music.
Mm.
So I try to stay close to Middle Eastern elements, like I want to say more like African style as well,
Yeah.
because it has some Afro drums to it. But my main sound is just sticking to Middle Eastern and blending it with Afro, so I can like make music for a reason. Making music
Yeah.
is not just making music and like okay, you listen to a nice song and that's it. There's a lot of meaning behind each song that's happening.
Hmm.
So having putting meaning to it is what makes it really special. So I just like to put my culture, my identity, which is being Middle Eastern and Arab, into it.
That's far. And
Yeah.
like yeah, so when it comes to actually like making that music, like how often does like that hit come? Because like right now your hit is like you said, Hello Badiyat. It's like how often does someone get like that one hit in like this field?
Now it is true that sometimes there's like a one time hit
Yeah.
and like someone would like just pop off and then they'd fall. But the thing about it is that you gotta stay on like the same speed and how you're going. So let's
Yeah.
say I released Hera Bidayat. Now I'm working on another track. A lot of people, like let's say they release something like Hera Bidayat and they popped off, then they just go down. They stop doing anything. They're like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna live off this track. I'm gonna keep milking this track. I'm gonna keep using it. It's not the way it works. So I need to keep being on like a constant like speed and
Yeah.
flow with my
Yeah.
music, so I don't just fall off basically.
Yeah, 100%. Like using that wave to keep making other ones basically. But yeah,
Using-
dude, I've been seeing like Kind of Music's been playing your track, which is super
Yeah.
super sick. Bro, tell us about that. Like how'd that happen?
So basically, as you can see, like I manifested Kai music exactly playing it.
Yeah.
I wanted them to play like exactly. That's why on the TikTok when I was hinting it, I put a video of them and my song over because I
Yeah.
just wanted them to play it. To be honest with you,
Hmm.
'Cause they got the biggest crowd, they got the biggest influence,
Yeah.
and it truly changed my life. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
so I reached on TikTok, all that, and then there's this thing called track stack for each DJ, where you
Yeah.
send them music. You send them music, they either decline or accept it and download it. So I sent it to Adam Port. It was pending for a long time. I sent it to And Me, which is the second guy. He
Hmm.
declined it. He declined it three times actually. And then suddenly I'm scrolling through like my messages, and I wanted to release my song because I got no license for it. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna just release it on SoundCloud. Doesn't matter. I don't want to make money off of it because SoundCloud is just like you just
Yeah.
release it. There's no money. There's nothing basically. It's very bad to just release it there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
release it today. I don't care anymore. And then suddenly I just get a message on TikTok. It's like, hey, this is Bleep from Amr Diab's team. We would like to give
Yeah.
you licensing for the song, and we would like to send it to Kai Music for their South America tour, something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's
Dude.
no way. So then that guy changed my life. All the respect to him. He truly, like, when I become successful, I'm gonna give it all to him, to be honest, because he
Yeah.
really helped me out. So he sent it to Adam Port, and then I saw that Adam Port downloaded my track from Trackstack.
Yeah.
It just kept going and going and going and going. And what's funny is that And Me declined it three times, but the other day he was playing it in Sahel. So
Yeah.
I was a little confused and shocked from that, to be honest with you.
Bro, no, that's so fire, man. That's
Yeah,
really
so,
like that's just like a story about persistency too. Because like you could have just like stopped sending it after the first time, but like you said, like you kept sending it several times, like that one moment, and it was like a long time low key after. It was like 7 months after, right?
really long
So like
time. A really long time.
yeah, no, that's cool. Because like how long have you been like serious about this or like kind of like public about DJing? Because like a lot of people aren't like public about like the thing that they do. So when you come like public on like social media and to your friends about like this thing that you're
Mm.
doing,
So, as I said, I started 8 years ago.
yeah,
It's been a hobby. I've been good at it, but it became really serious around 3 4 years ago, like publicly.
yeah,
The other 4 years were just like for fun with my friends. I bought a small DJ set, wasn't that
yeah,
much. That was that. And then yeah, 3 years, 4 years, started being publicly, started producing more videos. It just kept going.
yeah. That's cool. And when it comes to like branding yourself as like a DJ, Because I feel like every single like DJ, other than their music, they always have like a certain aesthetic. It could be attached to their music, just like you're looking from the outside view. But how do you look to like differentiate yourself when it comes to like the way that people look at you as a DJ? Because obviously, like you're doing auto tunes, but because everyone looks like the like I remember like Marshmallow, everyone got like the like the
Okay,
mask and all that, like kind
identity.
of music and all that. Yeah,
Okay, so basically, like, it's just the vibe you give off as a DJ,
yeah,
and you need to have the groove for it. Like, there's a lot of good DJs. They'd be DJing, but they're just like they're awkward.
mm,
Like they don't know how to move, don't know how to dance, don't know how to get the crowd going like with them. Maybe their music is good, okay, but like having a groove and having a certain style of how you move when you DJ, like really affects. So I can say my identity is just
yeah,
like how I interact with the crowd, how much I move, how much I dance, and really bringing Arab music with house music.
yeah.
Can say that's my sound, and that's what differentiates me from other DJs. It's just how I blend a normal, like a normal Arabic song to like a house music and made them all together. You know?
That's fine. So like when it comes to like doing performance or like doing bookings in the beginning, did you have to do like any for free just to
Bro,
kind of like get
so
out
many,
there? Or, yeah,
so many times I've done for free. It's insane. But like, alhamdulillah, like I don't need the money that much.
yeah,
I do this more out of passion. Like till this day, when someone like a really close friend of mine asks me for a gig, sometimes I give it for free because
yeah,
I do this because I love it. You know,
mm,
I don't live off by DJ. I do other stuff, and it's just like a really big passion of mine. So I had to do a lot of for free. I had to do a
yeah,
lot for free and big shows actually, not like just small
yeah,
shows.
mm,
I had to really request a lot. I had to go email people, ask them for, oh, can I play? Can I play here? Can I play here?
mm,
It was a struggle at the beginning. It was a big struggle because, as I said, it's competitive. There's a lot of people.
yeah, yeah. No, it's fire. It's like,
Yeah.
what's next for you? Are you trying to like kind of like go all in on DJing or like what are you trying to lock in on?
So I've been all in for the past 2 years. To be honest with you, I've been going at it. I was in Florida. I'm in Jordan now. I live in Jordan
Yeah,
now. No, I'm actually just staying here for vacation for summer, but
yeah,
I'm based in Florida. So when I was
oh,
there, I was working like 4 jobs
mm,
and teaching and producing. And then when I was like, bro, I can't keep doing this. I quit all my jobs. I quit everything. Just focused on DJing and producing. When I saw that I gave more time to DJing and producing, that's when the hit came, which is Harry Bidayat.
yeah,
So I just really needed to give it time and persistence and just all the focus on that, you know?
yeah. That's fine.
And I just, where do I see myself? What's next? I can say my new track, I got a new track coming up. There's been a lot of demand on it, and a lot of people liking
Uh,
it. So I'm gonna release that track soon, like in a month or two,
sick.
and just keep doing shows, keep traveling, doing shows all over the world, and just keep moving. You know.
Hell yeah. That's fire. Have you done like like shows in America? Yeah,
I've done in America. I've
that's
done
fire.
in California, and I've done in Florida.
That's sick. That's sick. It's like obviously like you have that Arab twist to the music. Like where would you say has been like the spot where like there's like the number one demand other than like obviously like in Jordan or Egypt?
In America, I never play Arabic in America.
Yeah.
I've never played Arabic in America. It's always like just normal house music.
Yeah.
But I'd say the demand, bro, everywhere. To be honest with
For
you. Like a lot of people were asking me when I was in America. A lot of people asked me to play it, but I never did. I don't know why.
real.
But they were like, "Just play it." I'm like, "You don't understand the lyrics." They're like, "It's okay, just play it, just play it."
Yeah.
But
That's fine.
on my track, the United States is the second most listening.
Oh shoot.
It's an Arabic track,
Yeah.
so I can say the U.S. has a lot of
That's
that
sick.
crowd. You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the other thing too. Like, you know how like when you release something, you'll get like analytics about it, right? Like
Yeah,
data and all that. Like in music, how do you use that data to kind of like put out your next song?
that's a good question actually. So basically, how do I put on my new song, my analytics? I see the viewers,
Yeah.
which countries they're from, and as I said, like the 1 second. I'm sorry. How sorry about that.
My God, G.
So as I said, I just see where most countries are from, and I try to blend each culture. Because
Mm,
let's say the U.S. is like top listeners, I think they deserve to get a piece of their culture with my music. Let's say Colombia or like Spain is third top listeners. I feel like because they listen to my music, they like my style. I feel like I should add a Spanish touch or a Latin touch to it.
Yeah,
So that's how I use it basically. I just keep seeing different countries. That's it, to be honest with you. I don't see ages. I don't see cities. I don't
yeah,
see
yeah.
male or female. I just see the countries.
No, that's far. It's like that's sick, man. Like, yeah, you're really like just kind of like mastering your craft, releasing it. So it looks like you like you kind of like basically like figured it out, right? So now it's just about getting another hit after hit after hit,
Exactly.
basically.
I need to keep going with the flow because I don't want to be a one-time hit.
Yeah,
Like one-time wonder they call it.
yeah,
So I don't want
yeah,
that happening. And
yeah.
yeah, just gotta keep going with it.
That's sick. So do you think there's anything that could like really disrupt like producing and DJing? Like I don't know, AI or something, or do you think it's something that still needs that like that human touch for
AI
them?
definitely. AI
Yeah,
definitely. Like I just know we're gonna get screwed from it. Like all
yeah,
producers. But just like as I said, like even if there's AI and all that, having your own sound to your own identity, like me as Shami, I have my own sound, my own identity. AI can't do that. AI doesn't have a identity. Okay, maybe it has the power to produce whatever,
yeah,
but it doesn't have an identity. Doesn't have like a specific sound. Doesn't have a groove. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's an AI.
yeah,
Like let's say okay, it makes music, but like who's gonna take it? Like
yeah,
let's say basically that's ghost producing. Basically, like a lot of
yeah,
DJs are gonna use that for their advantage, which is really bad because making music is not easy and it takes a lot of hard work. We put our blood and tears to it,
yeah,
but there's a lot of like these wannabe DJs, and they just care about the clout and the fame, and they want to do shows that would go
hmm,
to AI.
yeah,
So I would say that's what's scary is that these wannabe DJs would go to AI just for them to release songs and to get booked.
yeah,
So that's a challenge. But
yeah,
for DJ, I don't think AI is gonna be like will ever be DJ.
yeah.
DJing
That's cool.
is it's hard to do through AI. To be honest with you.
Yeah, 100%. I want to take a quick moment to talk about like kind of like making money from like producing and DJing because like I understand like the whole like the booking structure. Like you could like a club could reach out to you and you could like get money for like a show and all that. But I kind of want to learn about like licensing and like that type of stuff. Like how does that work? Like when you try to get like someone's mix or whatever. So like how does that structure of like deals or whatever it's called? Like how does that come to be?
Licensing my track.
Yeah, like you could be like licensing your track or using someone else's music and like basically just how is money made in DJing? Like you could
Okay.
just explain that,
So obviously in shows, you get your
yeah.
booking fee. Like you put out a booking fee you want, your requirements you want, what DJ say you want to play at, if you want to be flown out. Because for me, when I get booked internationally, I have
Yeah,
my fee, my travel fee, which is them flying me out, then booking me a hotel and all that. So that's alone. And then through producing and licensing, as you said, I can't disclose or talk about how I did mine because that's between me and Amir
yeah,
Diab's team. But basically, some like artists, let's say I don't know, like Lady Gaga, you want to do a
yeah,
song for her, they give you like a specific percentage.
mm,
Like we take 60 or 70, you take 40 or 50, and you take a percentage of it, including her name and all that, and as a feature, and you know what I mean.
yeah,
Or you don't take anything,
mm,
or they just tell you, okay, put her name on the artwork, and we don't want any money from you.
yeah.
But
Because
mostly that's hard to happen. It's really like hard to happen. It's mainly that you just be released. Like let's say like a song called Peru. It'd be like Peru Peace Control Remix.
yeah,
So the guy from Peru gets a commission, and the Peace Control Remix get a commission.
yeah,
It's just there's percentages to it.
yeah. So what about labels? Are there like labels that control or like kind of have ownership of like DJs and like producers too, or is it just
Yeah,
singers? Yeah,
there's like I released my track on Voodoo. It's
mm,
a Jordanian label started in Jordan. It's for a very good friend of mine. His name is Rue and Faisal. Fair play. So I released my track there, and there's a specific agreement that you do, like percentages, royalties,
Yeah.
and all that. But it's all very simple. Like I've seen the process with Voodoo, really really easygoing, very straightforward, exactly what an artist would want. Because a lot of these labels, I want to say they scam you, but they rip you off.
Yeah.
Like they take such a big percentage. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like you'd end up with like 30%.
Yeah.
So
No,
Voodoo
that's
has
fire.
been really helpful. I'm sure there's a lot of different labels around the world that are also really lenient, if you can say. So yeah,
Yeah.
wherever you go, there's a percentage. There's a
Uh,
cut wherever you go. Nothing's for free.
that's sick. Well, I think I got all my questions answered. So before we go, I'm gonna take a couple minutes to do like a quick fire segment. So I'll ask you a bunch of questions and try to answer as fast as you can. Sounds good? I bet. What's your favorite DJ?
Adam Port.
Who's someone that you've met through like doing this that's been like a really, really like had an effect on you?
Uh, Ahmed Eid.
What's been your most memorable performance?
Egypt. Pyramids.
Um, actually, I want to ask two questions. Yeah, so like, why Ahmed Ali and why the pyramids? So that'd be cool.
Okay, so Ahmed Eid is the team. Like he's one of the team of Amr Diab, and just he helped me through all the process. He supported me. He sent my track to different DJs, and like to be honest with that, without him, my track wouldn't be released, and my track wouldn't be to kind of music. I'm being
Yeah,
honest with you.
it's fine.
He really put me out there. To be honest with you, he
Yeah.
treated me like a little brother to him, and just helped me out through everything.
So what about the pyramids? Tell us about that performance. How'd that go about?
Pyramids. When I was in Florida, I get a booking. Or I get like a random email. Like first, it was a guy that listened to my track. He loves my
Yeah,
track, and he's like, "We want to book you to Egypt, to the pyramids."
fine.
I'm like, "Okay, interesting." He's like, "Yeah, like July something, or was it July or June, something like that." I'm like, "Okay." So after
Yeah,
first, I thought like, "Hey, okay, it's all talk." And then suddenly, as the day got closer, I get more emails from the same like team asking me about my requirements, my technical writer, and stuff like that. So I just the day comes, I go, and bro, insane, insane crowd, insane setup. Pyramids are behind me. It was just
yeah,
like crazy because not a lot of people have that opportunity to do that. To be honest with you,
yeah.
performing at the pyramids is very hard. Not everyone can do it. So
Fire.
the fact that I got the chance to do
Yeah,
was crazy. And
100%.
I wanna repeat the first question. You said who's your favorite DJ? I kind of
Yeah.
got like rushed. It's not Adam Port. I love him though. My favorite is you can say And Me or Jimmy Jules.
Yeah.
These are my
Why
top.
them? Why
So
them? Why
And
them?
Me, bro, he just have a specific sound to him. Like
Yeah.
And Me really like has an identity through DJing,
Mm.
and his track selection is insane. It's just that he can keep you going for hours, and
Yeah.
you won't get bored. You know, he's smooth with transitions. He has a lot of amazing tracks, insane tracks.
Yeah.
Every song of him is a hit, and
Yeah.
just insane. And Jimmy
That's
Jules, I think he's the best DJ I've ever watched live. And I've
yeah.
watched so many DJs. I've been to so many festivals. I've never seen someone that made me dance as much as Jimmy Jules.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
even like the tracks he played has no lyrics, and
Yeah.
you can still keep going and dancing to it, and like insane, insane, insane. I love that
Yeah.
guy.
So how do you learn about like this whole space, right? Do you have like a friend that's been DJing before, like a family member, or how do you get like learn
My
about like anything
my
here?
uncle,
Yeah.
my uncle like was had really like big connections with like different DJs and all over the world in Jordan and Egypt, just DJs in general. He was not a DJ, but he was in that industry.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing events and stuff like that. So through him, he supported me at the beginning. He bought me my first DJ set,
Fire.
and he sat me with like he introduced me to his DJ friends, and he's the one that really like gave me the push to keep going at the beginning.
100%. That's
Yeah.
fire. All right, so the last and final question. What's next for Shami?
What's next? What's next? So as I said, next the new track, You guys are gonna love it. It's insane.
Yeah.
And then just keep going shows all over the world. Keep doing music, enjoying my time, and just like I'm still young. I'm 19, doing all of
So,
this, so I really gotta like take my time with it and no rush, no pressure, because I'm still young.
yeah.
Gotta take advantage of my age and how big I got, knowing I'm still 19.
100%. Well, hey, bro, thank you for hopping on this podcast. I hope everyone listening, like, for sure, got a lot of insight about this industry and either starts like DJing or if they want to like do anything in the space or just wanted a high level perspective about it, like learn a couple of things or two. So I appreciate you again.
Of course, man.